To the U.S. market, where stock index futures pointed to a slightly lower open as investors geared up for more earnings and await any key news concerning the U.S. Central Bank. A fresh cluster of corporate earnings are set to be released during the day. Alibaba, AutoNation, Discovery Communications, Ralph Lauren, and Apple are among the big names set to report. Looking to data, jobless claims and productivity and cost data are set to be released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. On the central bank front, the U.S. Federal Open Market Committee announced that it was maintaining its interest rates at present levels, leaving the door open for a rate hike to occur at its next meeting in December. The decision by the U.S. Central Bank was widely expected by markets. President Donald Trump is expected to announce his pick for the 2018 head of the U.S. Federal Reserve. Fed Governor Jay Powell has been a recent favorite to take on the position from current chair Janet Yellen, who is also a key candidate. And in Asia, major indices there slid today, even though a broad index of equities in the region clung to slight gains. Investors also digested the Federal Reserve's decision to keep interest rates steady. The Nikkei 225 closed at a fresh 21-year high on strength in automakers and most energy stocks. The index closed up 0.53%. Across the Korean Strait, the Kospi slid 0.4%. The Australian ASX 200 closed lower by 0.1%. Greater China markets came under pressure. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index declined 0.1%. On the mainland, the Shanghai Composite edged down 0.38%, and the Shenzhen Composite fell 0.67%. And some earnings. Facebook Incorporated reported a 79% jump in profit on Wednesday as it pushed further into video advertising in a quarter that was dominated by reports that Russia allegedly used the social network to meddle into the 2016 U.S. elections. Facebook's total advertising revenue rose 49% in the third quarter to $10.14 billion, about 88% of which came from mobile adverts. Facebook is at the center of a political firestorm in the United States for the ways it handles paid political adverts and allows the spread of false news stories. U.S. lawmakers have threatened tougher regulations and fired questions at Facebook General Counsel Colin Stretch in hearing this week. Facebook, in a series of disclosures over 2 months, has said that people in Russia bought at least 3,000 U.S. political adverts and published another 80,000 Facebook posts that were seen by as many as 126 million Americans over 2 years. In the meantime, Tesla Incorporated on Wednesday pushed back its target for volume production on its new Model 3 sedan by about 3 months, saying it was difficult to predict how long it will take to fix all production bottlenecks. The company also reported its biggest quarterly loss ever, sending shares down nearly 5% after hours as the loss was bigger than analysts had expected. Tesla, led by Silicon Valley entrepreneur Elon Musk, faces a crucial test in its growth strategy as it ramps up production of the Model 3, its new sedan that starts at $35,000, about half the price of its flagship Model S. Although Tesla has made inroads among luxury car buyers with the advanced technology and innovative design in its Model S sedan and Model S SUV, it is the Model 3 on which its long-term viability rests. The company continues to burn through cash and spent $1.1 billion in capital expenditures in the third quarter. And here in Nigeria, a bill seeking to repeal the Foreign Exchange Monitoring and Miscellaneous Act and establish a foreign exchange market has passed second reading in the House of Representatives. The sponsor of the bill, Jones Onyeriri, says the bill seeks to promote effective regulation of the Nigerian financial industry. The debate has been referred to the Committee on Banking and Currency for further legislative action.
I would want to inform members that the first Foreign Exchange Monitoring and Miscellaneous Provisions Act was first enacted in 1995, which means that the act is now obsolete And the truth of the matter is that the extant laws governing the foreign exchange regime in Nigeria is not only anachronistic, but cannot keep pace, Mr. Speaker, with the recent developments in the foreign exchange market, such as round-tripping and cross-border movement of large sums of foreign currency. Mr. Speaker, this act now seeks to indeed deepen the financial market, which requires the necessary legal framework to ensure that the goals and stability in the Nigerian financial industry are achieved. Mr. Speaker, basically this bill would help to recognize the bank as the regulator of foreign exchange market and also as the main source of foreign exchange to the market, and use this foreign exchange as a major monetary policy.